Welcome back to Carolina News. And now for today in sports. The South Carolina Athletic Hall of Fame inductions are coming up on May 14th. But for some inductees, the celebration and recognition have already begun. Casey Manning was celebrated at the South Carolina State House yesterday for outstanding lifetime achievements. Manning was first known as the first African-American basketball player at the University of South Carolina. But after school, he went on to South Carolina's law school and has been serving as both a lawyer and a judge in South Carolina ever since. He also stays involved with Gamecock basketball as a radio color analyst. Gamecock baseball extended their win streak to 4 last night against Furman after a season-high 17 hits for the team. Despite bad weather and a 78-minute rain delay in Greenville, the Gamecocks scored in 6 of the 9 innings. Pitcher Carmen Majinski played 7 innings and had 7 strikeouts, which were career highs in both categories. South Carolina will be back on the diamond in Nashville on Friday against 17th-ranked Vanderbilt. The 12th-ranked Gamecock softball team will head to USC Upstate tonight for a game being televised on ESPN3 at 6. This game follows the program's first-ever series sweep over Missouri this past weekend. South Carolina is currently 37-11 on the season, and tonight will mark their 31st televised game this season. The NBA playoffs are underway, with the Sixers and the Warriors getting wins last night that advanced them to the next round. But one Lee County basketball player wants to get in on the action.
I want to go to the NBA. Sometimes I just play in the backyard thinking I'm in the NBA and stuff like that.
15-year-old Trayvon Peterson plays basketball on a dirt patch in his grandma's backyard, but dreams of going to the NBA. At 15 years old, he's already 7 feet 2 inches tall. Pearson isn't even in high school yet, but hopes to play college ball at UNC and then pro for either the Cleveland Cavaliers or the Boston Celtics. Now, as for Pearson's desired landing spots, the Celtics are currently up 3-2 over the Milwaukee Bucks, while the Cavs are tied at 2 games each with the Indiana Pacers. The Cavs will play Game 5 of the series tonight at 7. And finally, after much anticipation, the NFL Draft will kick off tomorrow night. There's a lot of quarterback-needy teams and a lot of high-ranking players to match. But let's take a look at a few potential first-rounders that would interest South Carolinians in particular. First off is USC's own Hayden Hurst. He's been rated as the top tight end in the draft and the best of USC's potential prospects. There is some concern about Hurst's age. He will be 25 his rookie season, but that's because he played professional baseball first. Still, that didn't seem to bother Bill Belichick at South Carolina Pro Day, where we had a private meeting with Hurst. And speaking of the many quarterbacks, Oklahoma State's Mason Rudolph isn't mentioned among the top 4 QB prospects this year, but he could still be off the board after round 1. Rudolph hails from Fort Mill, South Carolina, and led Northwestern High School to a state championship in 2013. He's had private workouts with the Saints and the Patriots. Rudolph's University of Oklahoma rival, Baker Mayfield, is widely thought to be going to the New York Jets. If Rudolph ends up in New England, that rivalry could continue for years to come. And that's all in sports for today. Back to you in the studio.